We're not taking full loads, that's her. So basically 10, 11 bales. We're just bunching them out here still. Trucks were supposed to be coming this weekend, but not anymore. Apparently the truckers, they all farm also. And peas, lentils, so on and so forth need to be desiccated. So now the plan is their trucks want to come on Monday, which theoretically is not an issue, except Monday we're supposed to see like upwards of 15 mils of rain. I should be swathing my friggin' barley down, but there's thunderstorm risk every day starting tomorrow, Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, there's thunderstorm risk. Well, with a thunderstorm, you could get no rain, or you can get 3-4 inches of rain all at one time. Also, every day there's a 40 to 60% chance of 1 to 3 mil, except for Monday. Monday it's 10 to 15. So yeah, it's I don't really like seeing my barley stand as long as it is. Now that all of the green parts have ripened up, so the west side of the field was quite ripe. It should have been cut week and a half, 2 weeks ago. The east side of the field was green and the kernels were doughy a week ago. Now they've ripened up and I should be cutting, but now the weather wants to give us moisture, and I'm not going to throw the moisture away. Don't get me wrong, we can use it, but it's just bad timing. We should have had this moisture, to be totally honest with you guys, 2-3 weeks ago. That would have been the perfect time for the moisture. Anyway, we're bunching all the bales right out here. We've got roughly 100 bales out here right now. So this way, when the trucks come in, they can just pull into this field, park, load, and gone, is the whole idea. Or I don't know how many rows of bales we got out here, but I'm basically making the rows 11 bales long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 99. This will be bale 100 right now. And then that'll be 111. So we won't be here too much longer, and this will all be done and wrapped up. And the old Dodge, you know what, if we got to do a tranny rebuild on them or whatever, for the amount of miles I've got on him, I don't care. I don't care who says what. You show me a 2013 Chevy, Dodge, Ford, I don't care what it is, with 750,000 K, and pulls the loads we generally pull. Like generally I'm pulling, I hate to say it, but on average I'm generally pulling 25 to 28,000 pounds at one time, especially when we're hauling bales. You know, if you got 1,500 pound bales and you haul 17 bales at a crack, that's a lot of weight. So anywho, gonna let y'all go. We'll bullshit with you guys a little bit later. I'm gonna get this stuff unloaded. How's she going today, guys? Yeah, we're out here. Oh, there's CP and Peanut, of course. This is the last of the bales. There's 230 some odd bales in this area. So that ought to keep 2-3 trucks busy for a day. Where we're gonna haul from after this, I'm not 100% sure. We got lots of bales to haul. We got lots of places to pick from. So yeah. I didn't back up far enough. God darn it. Basically, all we did was grab 10, 11 bales at a time, throw them on the trailer, and then bring them over to our staging area, which is this area here. That way, when the trucks come in, they don't have to bounce across the fields like we did last year. They just come into this area. This field potentially is going to get plowed under because the alfalfa didn't catch, the grass didn't catch very good. I still have to talk to the landowner about that, but we'll see what he says anyways, right? That's the idea. And there was really no point in me spending a bunch of time and a bunch of money on fuel and whatnot, hauling all these bales back to our yard when the guy that wants them says his trucks are going to be here within the next day or two. So yeah, you guys will see me out here again before too long. We'll be loading semis. Anyway, I'm gonna get the rest of this trailer load done, and we'll talk to y'all later. Here you guys go. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 machines running all in one field. That would be KF Farms. I think they've got 18 machines in total. 18 or 20, something like that now. And they run all New Holland. They don't go with green. They don't go with red. It's yellow and blue, and that's all that's to her. That's number one right there. He's just crawling. But that dude in that grain cart, he's cruising. He's doing about 20 some odd mile an hour. Anywho, let's get to the next field. Talk to you later. Alrighty guys, how the hell you doing this morning? We are heading back. Should have left the tractor in the friggin' field yesterday, but heading back to where we bunched up all them bales in that staging area in the one field, because we weren't supposed to have trucks, and then we were gonna get trucks, and then we weren't, and now we are. It's just the way it worked out, and it's no real, not a major problem. All of these guys, they work they basically are all farmers, and hauling bales is like a second income for them. But it's that time of the year, and you guys saw that yesterday with like 9 combines in that field right there, and they are gone. It don't take long to whap a couple quarters off when you got 9 machines in one field. But anyways, yeah, so the trucker, I think his name is Rick, if I remember correctly. He's a new guy. He said he'd be here about 7:30. He's actually running like 15 minutes early, which is just fine by me. It's just, I didn't know until like freaking 10 minutes ago, and it's like, oh shit, I gotta get my ass in gear and get to the field. So we're pretty much gonna drive into the field at the same time. So stick around. We'll see what kind of truck he's running. So far, everybody that's come, I think I've had one Western Star over the past 3-4 years, and everything else has been Pete's. So we'll be there shortly. Talk to y'all later. Well, there it is, guys. Load number 1 for this year is heading out the door on a big old Freightliner. Ricky's right on the ball, getting things strapped down as I was loading. Excuse me. If I can grab that strap, blowing in the wind. There we go. Try and help them out a little bit here, right? Well, that one's going right there, I guess. $34. These are the weedy type bales. So a couple loads of these guys, and then later on in the week we'll be grabbing the better bales. Anyway, I want to let you guys go. We'll talk to y'all later. And there he goes. He'll be back in a couple hours for load number 2, and then we'll see what happens for load number 3. If it's gonna happen today or later in the week or whatever. So have a good one, guys. Alrighty, guys. So trucker came, got a second load. The guys that my buddy's sons, they farm like 4,000 acres, plus they have a dairy, blah, blah, blah. I got the roller for the big round baler from them. They had a breakdown with their draper header on their combine, and they brought it over and we had to rebuild it, so to speak. All the welding and a bunch of the steel had to be beefed up in it, in the centerpiece of their draper. Then a buddy came because I told him I would get him some pipe when I got pipe this past winter, and his pipe has been sitting here, so he came and got that. And now we're working at servicing this big bad boy, the Sassy Massey 750. Anyways, outside of oiling up all the chains, she's all greased up and oils are all checked and so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. Well, I want to show you guys something. Like, there's some goofy places on this thing that they have grease nipples, but some of you guys that have run these machines in the past, I'm sure there's guys out there that have run these machines in the past. Now, if you can make it out, see that down there? That's a fucking grease nipple. How the fuck are you supposed to get down there and grease that sumbitch and get out? Right? Or is it just one of them things that nobody ever did? And that's the freaking thing that blows up. Because there's another one right there. On this side, I threw a step ladder down and I was able to get that grease nipple. Yeah, there's crud in there from the birds. I did have it running and the birds made a nest inside this tube. Inside there. And then a bunch of the shit got spit out and it's down there now, obviously. But anyways, that side, I could crawl down, get my fat ass down there and back out. This side, yeah, I actually have to throw a freaking step ladder down there to grease it. Like, I don't know. What's the ticket here? Like, what's the trick? How the fuck do you get down there to fucking grease those things? I still have to get back there and check the walkers out back there. But other than that, she's about ready to go. There's one belt, my variable speed on the pickup. I think I should look at upgrading it. But other than that, it's basically ready to go. So, yeah. The weatherman is saying rain, rain, rain for the next 3-4 days. It was supposed to rain today and it was supposed to rain last night too, but that didn't happen. So he's ready to go. Outside of the brakes are a little shady. But then again, the Sassy Massey, the brakes are a little shady too. So anyways, yeah, you guys leave in your comments in the comment section what you guys have done in order to change out those or grease those friggin' grease nipples down there at the bottom, because this kind of sucks. Anywho, I'm gonna let you go. It is way past supper time and I haven't eaten all day, so talk to y'all later.